And Margie and Scott, also another thank you for a fun and delicious evening last night. But more than that, I'd like to thank you for raising Tristan to be such a fine young man. It's been such a pleasure, Margie and Scott, getting to know you and your family, and to welcome your family and all of the Sanders into our family. And Tristan, that Jennifer has chosen you to be her helpmeet tells me how special you are. You've proven yourself to be a loving, rock-solid, ambitious, wise, and supportive man. There are very few mothers-in-law who are as happy as I am by Jennifer's choice, and far fewer who like their son-in-law and care about him as much as I do you. And now, my darling little sweetie, I am honored to be your mother, and to have had the joy of watching you grow from a curious, intelligent child to the kind, loving, family-oriented, incredibly capable, and damn beautiful young lady that you are. I am remarkably proud of who you are, and I'm grateful for the immense happiness that you've given me just by you being who you are. I shake my head in wonder that you're so generous to work at growing the relationship that we enjoy, which is remarkably close and really quite extraordinary. So Jennifer and Tristan, it's my opinion, having said all that your combination of high character and attributes makes you a formidable couple as you take on the world. And I'm filled with confidence that you will be a successful team, and I'm very happy for you, and I love you both.
Oh, God. Yeah. Photo. Cheers the camera.
Alright, so hi, my name's Christian. I'm Jennifer's brother and the maid of honor. I offered to wear a dress for her, but she didn't want that, so this works. Okay, so as long as I can remember, I've had a sister. And just like every sibling pair, we've gone through different phases of life, of likability. It started out with her pushing me down the aisle, or pushing me down the hallway, thank you, pushing me down the hallway, with me being a couple days old, her going up to a brand new mother, saying, "You can put that baby down, come look at my baby brother Christian." After that, it got to the point where, we're in the back seat, my mom's up front, and somehow she didn't have an aneurysm when we started going, "Mom, she's looking at me, Mom, she's breathing next to me." Then came high school, where we had grudgingly acknowledging each other, but we didn't actually go close to each other if possible. And now we are here. And even though we're 2 states away, I think we're closer than ever. And I've always done my best to look out for her. I take my little brother responsibilities very seriously. But now I know, as I've known for a couple years, I have some help doing that. When she asked me, a couple days after she, told my mom and I that, "Oh, Tristan proposed to me," and all that kind of stuff. She said, "Hey, what do you think of Tristan? Do you approve? Do you like him?" And I'm like, "Jen, he wouldn't last 6 weeks, let alone 6 years if I didn't like him." So, he plays basketball. He's got other positive attributes, I guess. The real moment, I knew that Tristan and Jennifer would be together forever. Happened a couple years ago, and my mom related the story to me. I was away, but we talked about all that. It turns out that one of the first times Jennifer had gone skiing up in Crested Butte. Just, it turns out that Tristan ended up leaving my sister on top of the mountain to ski down by herself. So obviously, she calls my mom, who is 2 stages a couple thousand feet lower, for help. Yeah. The point that I'm trying to get, it's not because Tristan left her up there, which I thought was hilarious. But it's because he believed in her. He believed that she could do anything. He makes sure that he can push her to be the best person that she is. And I know exactly that you will never let her off the hook for something that she isn't supposed to be doing. So, with all that said, I'd like you guys to raise your glass. Jennifer and Tristan, I am phenomenally happy for you both, and I can't wait to be the rule-breaking, fun-loving uncle in the near future.
Tristan is teeing off with me at 7:30 tomorrow morning, and I wanted to make sure that that's still good. That's a go. Okay, it's a go. Let's see. So, hi everybody, I'm Justin. I'd like to start and say thank you so much to Mary Lee for hosting everybody tonight. So great to finally meet you in person. Thanks also to Scott and Margie for hosting everybody for dinner last night and hosting everybody today. And today we're all here to celebrate Jen and Tristan, and I can't explain how excited I am to finally meet you guys a wedding toast. So I've known Tristan since my first day as a freshman at Emory University. My roommate is Tom Harry, and next door to us live 2 highly eccentric guys from New Mexico. Ethan, who was staring at us all earlier, and Tristan, who hopefully won't stare at anybody. Tristan was my wingman freshman year. After we met, we went door to door in the dorm, introducing ourselves to single eligible women. And I'm proud to say that Tristan was standing right next to me when we introduced ourselves to now my fiance, Heidi, who's in the room. And so after living together on the freshman hall, Tristan and I lived together in a fraternity house. And Tristan was the best roommate you can imagine. He was on the golf team, and he had a car, so he was always away at golf tournaments and unable to take advantage of said car. So I just had free reign of that thing the whole time. And about a year after graduating at the end of 2007, Tristan gave me a call and he told me about a particularly fruitful trip to Los Angeles that we went on. And he told me about Jen. And after that point, a lot of ands followed in the conversation, which is always a good sign. She told me she's smart, and she's funny, and she's beautiful, and she's tall, and she wants to see me again. I couldn't wait to finally meet Jen in person, and I had a chance when she was accepted to Columbia for her master's. She came to New York City. She flew in on the red eye and didn't have anywhere to stay when she arrived. And so Tristan just sent her to my door in Brooklyn, having never met her before in my life. So I wake up on like a Tuesday, and at 7 a.m. it's just like Jen knocking on the door, but she was smiling and radiant off of a 4 or 5 hour flight. And I think we went to breakfast together. I lugged your bag all through Manhattan for you. And we went and we had breakfast, and I was sitting and I could see all of the Anns in front of me. And I just could see how smart and how beautiful and how funny and how great she was to be around. And I was thinking the whole time where I was chewing on these pancakes, like how did Tristan trick this like smart other girl into dating me? I didn't get it at all. I couldn't figure it out. So, and now I'd like to say at least a few words about Tristan. One characteristic that best describes Tristan is his optimism. He loves many things. He's got the enthusiasm of a golden retriever, which is not coincidental with your dog that you just acquired recently. He also loves sports, but just a few, like, softball and tennis and golf and basketball and badminton and skeet shooting and long jumping and shot put and bobsledding. He also loves Mexican food, which if anyone in the room here has had Scott Sanders' legendary guacamole and margaritas, then you can understand where that comes from. He loves a lot of other things. He loves cooking, and he loves Scrabble, he loves Honda CR-Vs, he loves music, he loves beards without mustaches. Tristan, you look like a ginger Abraham Lincoln. But what he loves more than all of these interests is Jen. And what he loves even more than that is combining Jen with his interests. And I think we heard from Christian an adequate summary of her first day skiing with him. But now I'm proud to report that Jen, I believe, can ski double black diamonds. In 2 years. Also, Jen and I have in common that the first day Tristan taught us to ski, we spent the whole time crying. Got to skip that. So everybody here, please join me and raise a glass to Jen and Tristan and Ryan. May you two shred through the proverbial gnar of the years. Enjoy white knuckle drives through Monarch Pass. Dodge the inevitable rocks and ledges. Cruise through your turns and know that the storms of life also bring powder days.
But before, the first thing, of course, are the thank yous. And there are thank yous, really, that I'm extending now on the behalf of Margie and I to everyone who's sitting here, for all of you to be here, because you've heard this several times and you're going to hear it again from me, that we are extraordinarily just up to here with the fact that there's so many people here and that we're having such a great time with all of you. Thank you all for being here. All of you. Yeah, give yourselves a hand. And of course, the special thanks goes to Mary Lee and to Jen, who I know has had a lot to do with this, and to Tristan also, but to Mary Lee, who really has put all of this together for us tonight. Thank you so much. I haven't got an iPhone in front of me with a speech on it or anything like that. So I wish I did. Justin, that was superb. Thank you very much. Again, I'm learning more about it. I'll tell you one small story about Tristan. We moved from a house when he was about 18 years old that had some curtains that went from floor to ceiling that we never much liked, and we knew we were moving. And when we finally moved, we opened those curtains, I think, for the first time. And underneath those curtains were these stickers that we've been giving to Tristan. And each of them was placed absolutely in a straight line, right across, and then another straight line right below that. Attention to detail is important, people. And he did not mention that when he did his vows. But I think he mentioned other things that would give you a hint that that's part of it. He pays attention to detail. But the thing that I'm most important about, or most wanted to bring up is, excuse me. I won't tell you what I said. So I'm offering a toast to the bride and the groom. Love forever and always. Thank you.
All right.
Jen, you should just leave him like he left you.
First, thanks everybody for your words. That was very kind. Thanks so much. And echoing the other speakers before me, Mary Lee, thank you so much for this wonderful evening. I don't have many words because I stand between you and dessert and drinking and dancing, which are all better than whatever I have to say. So, simply put, thank you all for coming, far and wide. We love all of you in many different ways, and we are so pleased to spend this evening with you. So, please, let's continue the evening, and everybody have a good time.